Hello everybody, Shelly here. Today I am going to go through this brand new Morphe 35C Everyday Chic palette. It is 35 colors of cool tones, gorgeous jewel tones. I'm obsessed with this palette. I'm going to do 3 looks today using this one palette, so I hope you stick around. And with that, let's get into the video. All right, you guys, look number 1 with Morphe's 35C Everyday Chic palette, and I needed a good makeup situation. I'd filmed something earlier, and the makeup made me feel like I had no idea what I was doing, and this makes me feel so much better. I did do this kind of smokier plum color, but with this bright shimmer in the middle, and I think it just gives you something kind of a little special. Colors blended beautifully. They were easy to figure out how to come up with a look, and I really like it. So I'm going to change my battery, take this out, and I'll be right back with the second look. This is dramatic. Dramatic, exotic, totally different. And yes, I went with a lighter lip color because it was just so much going on. I feel like Barbara Eden or something, a little I Dream of Jeannie. Sometimes it's a lot of fun to just do something completely different. And again, because I have these hooded, close set, smaller eyes, when you're looking at me just straight on, you don't see all the color, all the dark, all the smokiness. And I think that gives a little bit of, I don't know, something kind of fun, kind of different. Maybe not something that, you know, you would wear. I would wear this as a date night, absolutely. I kind of like it. I think the little pop of just the silvery greenish kind of shimmer just popped right in the center. I think gives it a little bit of dimension. I'm just having fun with this palette, you guys. It's called Everyday Chic. Would I wear this every day? No. But on a Friday night or Saturday night when I want to kind of zhuzh it up a little bit, yeah, I would wear this eye look. Okay, guys, I'm going to take this off and come up with a third and final look and give you my final thoughts on this Morphe 35C Everyday Chic palette. It's a big palette. You have a lot of options. We're gonna come up with one more. I'll be right back. right, you guys, back with my third and final look. And I have something cool toned, not super exotic, but yet if I were to put on a lash or a black eyeliner, like a liquid eyeliner, this could easily go to something at a whole other level. But I think for a fun kind of daytime or a quick errand or whatever else, I mean, it's not challenging. I don't do any eye looks that are super intricate. You're not going to ever see me do an eye look that's a landscape, because that's not realistic. For me, and probably a lot of ladies of a certain age, we just want to feel pretty. We want to feel polished. We want to feel put together. We want to feel enhanced, maybe, without going into the knife. I've never had any plastic surgery, and I was talking to my husband about it this weekend. I don't know that I ever will. Maybe. I mean, it's hard to say what it's going to be like in 15 years. But so far, coming up on milestone years, I haven't felt like this huge compelling desire to go under the knife. And as I'm looking at myself in the mirror, I think I do want to put a little bit of eyeliner right here. Right at the outer corner. And I don't know why that does that, but that just feels like I have the right shape going on now. Okay, you guys. My thoughts on the Morphe 35C. This is their Everyday Chic. It's a big palette. And I did not use hardly, I mean, I didn't use all the shades in here. It would be impossible for me to do 3 looks using all the shades. I mean, unless you end up with just like a muddy mess. I do like that you can pretty much, if you wanted to, go down a column and get some very interesting, very unique looks. You can also do squares of colors. I think you guys, we've talked about that before, you know, trying to do squares. Almost every square gives you at least one matte, at least one shimmer, and then more so to play with and to work with. And I like that. They did give us this glitter right here, and this just does not feel like one I would put on my face, maybe with a glitter glue, but it is thick and chalky, and while it may look like a Super Shock glitter, it's not. I would not ever put that on my, maybe I'd put it on my collarbone. Even that's kind of a stretch. Yeah. I don't know where I would do that. That's kind of like a why bother. I don't know why that one's in here. Now I'm gonna have glitter all over me. My husband's be like, hey, why do you have glitter on your chest? This palette speaks to me on a variety of levels. I like the cool tones. I like the teal colors, the purple colors. I like the kind of rosier colors. I love the taupes, the dark browns. I mean, there's so much in here that just speaks to me and what I think looks pretty with brown eyes. I love that they give us a pop of like this apricot kind of soft coral. We've got some rose colors. Some of these look like they're very similar. This one and this one look like they're just slightly off from each other. You've got a khaki in here. There's just so many beautiful colors. And I think people over the years have kind of fluctuated back and forth with Morphe products. I think some of the palettes from a couple years ago seemed like there was a lot of the same shade in the same palette. I think they've been doing a better job of having more variety. And not every Morphe palette works for me. The Icy Fantasy palette, that didn't work for me at all. I tried twice, and I was able to pull off some looks, but there just wasn't a huge like win for me. Now, I don't have every single Morphe palette, but I do have a lot, and I just don't have the problems that I think other people sometimes complain about. And I'm not a makeup artist, so I'm not a professional. I don't have a PhD in cosmetology. I'm just not someone who knows all the intricacies of the formula. I just got to ask, can I put it on my skin and will it look good? And if the answer is no, then how much time do I have to invest in trying to make it look good? And if the answer is not much, then I'm probably not going to reach for that palette. This palette, this kind of feels like you've got some creativity. This feels like it's different than all the other bigger Morphe palettes. And not everybody's into big, ginormous palettes. I get that. But I think if you needed a palette that could get you through a variety of situations, fast, super simple, easy, clean work looks, bumping it up to date night or cocktails with the friends or go to the farmer's market or whatever your lifestyle requires. If this cool tone palette speaks to you, by all means, pick it up. I'm not upset. I don't have any buyer's remorse. I'm going to use this palette again. I hope that helps you guys. I do have a Morphe setting spray. I'm going to go ahead and set this down. Since we're keeping it, don't we do that? Keeping it on today. That's it. That's all I have for you guys today. Kudos Morphe for coming out with additional palettes that speak to ladies of a certain age. If you like to know, can a lady of a certain age, can she come up with 3 looks out of a single palette and looks that she would not embarrass her family, looks that she would leave the house in? Don't have to be a makeup artist to do it. If that appeals to you in any capacity, please subscribe. I'm on this journey, and at 250 subscribers, I'm going to do a giveaway. So I hope you guys click the little button to subscribe. Even if you don't watch all my videos, that's okay too. I do tend to upload Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So again, if you want to be notified when those uploads go live, click the little notification bell. Hopefully it works. I've heard various stories that sometimes it doesn't work, sometimes it does. So anyway, hope it works for you guys. And yeah, leave me a comment down below. Tell me, how do you personally feel about Morphe? Have you used them? Do you have a love affair with Morphe? Were you turned off by Morphe at a certain point? And which palette or which product was it that turned you off? Those are questions I would love to hear your feedback on. And you guys, I'm gonna get out of your hair, and I hope you have a fantastic day. So until my next video, bye for now.